Hello everybody, welcome. I'm really delighted to be with you here today as we build up to this full moon in Taurus coming. It's time for things to come to fruition, and I've been talking for a long time about getting a decent microphone. So I've got a new microphone, a new webcam. So I'd love some feedback as to what's the quality of the sound. Is it better? How is the quality of the picture? Is it better? And I've always a little bit got my heart in my mouth when I press live streaming, go live, just because I hope everything's working, because I've got all these new things going on. Thank you for feedback you're giving me now. Sounds like it's good. So yes, I've got new paintings as well. Everything's new. It was time for really just improving everything, because so many of you are so kind and you give me such wonderful feedback. 99% of you really do, and it's important that I also give you the best quality that I can give you. Oh, sounds echoing, is it? All right. Here we go. I see curtains to soften the echo. All right, curtains to soften echo. I paint with acrylics. So maybe I've put the microphone a little nearer, maybe that's easier. So, thank you to so many of you who have sent in questions for the Pleiadians. I wanted to just share a little more, because some of you have asked about this story, you know, what happened and how come all of a sudden I'm channeling. Well, it's been going on for almost, well, just over 3 years now. And I know why many people, you know, think I'm crackers, and I can understand that it is something that's quite strange. And for somebody who never really was into any of this, I was trained as a musician originally, and then I trained in business and finance and money and all those kinds of things. So I was, except for the astrology, because I've always loved astrology from a very young age, this channeling took me completely by surprise. I had no idea that the Pleiadians were going to come in. This was something that was like, huh? I didn't have any idea. All I did was I surrendered to whatever, if there was something, whatever wanted to come through. And thank you for being honest. You did think, somebody did think I was crackers, because you knew me only as an astrologer, and I knew me only as an astrologer. And it was really weird at first. The first few days were super strange, with my teeth chattering, my voice, and I had a sore throat, because the channeling can take, I don't think it is this for everybody, an adjustment in terms of how the channeling can come through your vocal cords, your breathing, your lungs, because you're releasing all that area to spirit or God or source energy or whatever you want to call it. And the only thing that keeps me still sane with it, to be honest, is that there's been some very physical and practical things that I can see as a result of the channeling that have changed completely. And yes, Esther with Abraham Hicks, when she first started channeling, I believe that she sounded like some kind of a Russian astronaut in the beginning. So The physical things that have changed have been that there's been a lot of work on my physical body. 3 years ago, I was walking with a stick. I could hardly walk the 4 blocks to the beach without a tremendous amount of pain. I was very, very, very stiff. And gradually, with a lot of work, because I've been pulled around quite a lot, my body is opening up and becoming straighter. So that's a physical thing. The other thing that's come through are these paintings. I've never painted in my life, ever. And all of a sudden, this painting seems to be coming through. So I'm having some very practical things that are showing me that there is something real about this. And it's not woo-woo and it's not too la-la. And I realise some of you who are Pleiadians, who know this, it's not something that's odd to you. But I think to the majority of people, it's super odd. So I don't know if you listen to Cryon, maybe Lee Carroll, who channels Cryon. You know, he often has to say, I set myself aside and allows Cryon to come through. But anyway, I just wanted to share a little more, because some of you are asking here, how do you surrender? I think, to be honest, I surrendered out of desperation. I wanted to know that there was something more to life, to the world, than just all the things that I saw, the pain, the suffering, the things that I was going through. I just felt that there had to be something more that I couldn't see with my 5 senses. And that was when I just went out of desperation. I surrendered. I said, look, I surrender. And I had no expectation. And it took me completely by surprise. So, that being said, I'm going to have a sip of water here. And I want to thank you, for those of you who are online with me right now, thank those of you who come online afterwards. And I'm just going to bring in the peas now. And once again, I don't know what's going to happen. I never know. And here they come. Woo! We are delighted to be with you all today. What a joy it is to be with you. Really with you. It's a joy. We are thrilled. For us, it's an interaction that we feel, we sense. We are right present with you. Through Barbara, we are present with you. We are joyful today. We sense joy. Yes. Ooh, we love to play and jump and skip and hop. And you forget all about hopping and skipping and jumping, don't you? You get older, get serious, got to be proper. But you forget to play. And there's so many beautiful things to play with, so many things that you can enjoy in this world, but you forget it. You forget it. And we're here to remind you to play. You look at Barbara's paintings. Do you think she's serious when she does those paintings? Not a bit of it. We're having the most fun of all. We choose the colours. No, we choose them and we tell her how to do it. So much fun it is. And we can tell you and share with you. It's just a matter of opening up to more. So we're going to look at some of your questions. Yes, questions, and we love you. We do. So many of you ask about health here, yeah? You ask about health and healing and how can you heal yourselves? Well, There is nothing that you cannot heal in your physical bodies, in your emotional bodies, in every part of you. Everything can be healed and can be well. The question is, how do you do it? And everybody's going to do it a little differently. So there is no 101 of healing. Yes, you do it this way. That's why when you go to a class for something and somebody's saying, do it this way, and for you, your body doesn't want to do it that way. Your body says, I can't move in that direction. The teacher's telling me to move in that direction. You've got to start trusting your energy. If somebody tells you to move in a particular direction, does it feel right? You mustn't do it. And it's about tuning in. It's tuning in. You know when somebody sings out of tune, it's horrible, isn't it? Ugh. Oh, ouch. And yet when somebody sings in tune, it's divine. Yeah. We love many questions are coming in. We're going to do our best to answer them. We really are. Keep asking them. We love the interaction with you. We do. And we will answer them. Eventually we'll answer everything. We really will. And you'll find that your questions are going to get answered anyway in different ways today. So health. It's very important to let yourself move in the direction that your body wants to move. Barbara's been learning this more and more and more. And in fact, every day she gets people asking her, do you need a little help? Because we are moving her in very funny positions. You see? But it's what the body needs. And the body gets used to certain things. And the body needs change. Believe it or not, the body needs change. It needs to move. It needs to move in different ways, and each body needs to move differently. So we're going to sit here with you right here, right now. And we're going to see if you can tune in with us and allow us to move you. Yeah, that's a big one, isn't it? Just allow us to move you. Relax. Come into a place of relaxation. We come through when you're relaxed. That's it. Begin to relax. There we are. We come through when you are relaxed. And then allow yourself just to let yourself stop. Stop, 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 stop. Stop it. That's it. Stop and just relax. Come into a place of relaxation. There we are. It's completely soft. Soften yourself. Feel as though all the edges are softening. Softening. That's it. Just soften with us. When you soften like this and you relax like this, your prayers are answered. Many of you have asked about praying. How to pray. Pray and relax. Know that you are safe. Know that you are taken care of. That's it. Beautiful. So many of you are right here, right now with us. We feel it. Beautiful. Relax. And if you can't relax, that's all right too. Just instruct yourself to just let go. Let go. Let go. Let go. Let go. Love you. Beautiful. The sounds are healing, you know. So sound is very healing. Sound and sound is going to be one of the most profound ways of healing. Sound can heal your sleeping patterns, can heal your breathing patterns, can heal any infrequencies in your energetic field. Sound is very important. Silence is important and sound is important. Beautiful. So we are just working with you here and now. We are right here with you, for those of you who accept us, who want us, yes? Some are just curious, and that's fine too. We love that you are curious. Beautiful. Some don't want this, some do, and that's fine, yes. Wonderful. Walking outside, singing, toning, tuning, gonging, whatever it is. And you may find new sounds that appeal to you. Birds are beautiful to listen to. That's it. Beautiful. Many of you tuning in, many of you tuning in. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We are thrilled, we really are. You see, we like to work very practically. It's all very well out there, do this, do that, you know, but we like to do it with you in the here and now. And then you can feel it. You can feel it. Beautiful. So healing. Healing is done in many different ways. And one of the easiest ways to heal is to let yourself stop and just allow some other energy frequency to come through. The frequency of love, the frequency of light, the frequency of God, of source, of whatever you want to call it, of joy. Allow the different frequencies to come through. Ask for the different frequencies to come through. And they will. They're around, you see. You don't see frequency. Do you see your television frequency? Do you see the frequency here that we are connecting with you? You don't see it, but you feel it. Yeah. Beautiful. There is so much to say about healing, but this is a starting point. We want to just give you a starting point here, yeah? And many of you want to channel. We know how to channel. And somebody asked a lovely question. Is there a linear 3D tutorial on channeling 101 for the average human? What a great question. We loved it. And of course the answer is yes, there is. No, there isn't. It's a paradox, always. How do you channel? You channel by letting yourself be and believing that it is possible. Many don't believe it. They think it looks so strange. And of course it does look a little strange. Many of you are Pleiadians. That's why you enjoy what we are doing here, because you sense it. You say, I remember this. I remember these feelings, these vibrations. You remember the joy. You remember the love. You remember the joyfulness. Yes, it's joy. There we are. And yes, many of you want serious information, and we can bring that in too, but we've got to get you started, and we've got to get you joyful. We've got to get you on the frequency of joy, on the frequency of knowing that everything is all right, on the frequency of believing that there are other channels out there that you can tune into. Yeah. So tune in. Tune into those frequencies. As you begin to tune into those frequencies of love, of light, of joy, of peace, of truth, of energy, of letting yourself be free, of freedom. That's all you want. You want to feel free. And many of you are chained by your own chains. Not even someone doing it to you. You've just practiced it. Yeah. Yeah. Pleiadian, it's such a funny word, isn't it? And we don't care how you spell it, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all. Ah! So, how do you channel? You channel by letting go, by believing that it's possible, by calling in these beautiful frequencies, whichever frequency appeals to you. Love, of course, is the all-encompassing one. When you bring in the frequency of love, you heal everything. And you can imagine the little animal that can bring in a feeling of love for you, a little baby, a child, a kitten, whatever it is that brings in the feeling of love, then you bring that in, or you allow an image of love to come to you. And you see what comes. What are we sending? Barbara, we're sending some little ducklings. Fluffy little ducklings is what she's seeing right now. So just close your eyes and see what comes through. These are just little channeling 101s that we can give you. You see? Yeah. Isn't this wonderful? It's so simple, you see. It's so simple. Don't make it complicated. The minute you complicate it by wanting to know names of specific beings and all that, you make it very complicated. So many of you have asked, does Barbara have a particular Pleiadian that comes in? No, she doesn't. We are the Pleiadians, yeah? Many, 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 many of us. Yeah. Well, these were big areas, you see. We're going to cover one more big area today, and we're going to cover money. Ah, money, 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 money. Career and money. Many of you ask about how to manifest abundance, how to heal fears around money. Many of you ask this question, so we're going to answer it. You see money as a very limited commodity. You don't see it as there is so much of it that you couldn't spend it all if you tried. But you see it as something limited that you have to work hard for, that goes quickly, that you can't hold on to, that's very difficult to get. And is it any wonder that you can't feel abundance when you've got all that going on? It's impossible. So, how do you change it? Well, money is abundant. There's plenty of money to go around. The banks certainly print it all, don't they? Ha! They print more and they print more and they print more. It's just like monopoly money the way they go. But you don't see that it is something that is a frequency. Money is a frequency. Just like we're a frequency. Love is a frequency. Hate is a frequency. Joy is a frequency. They're different colours, they're different tones, if you like. You could tone them. We could tone love. Love is... We are always with you, that's all we're saying, yes. So, the different frequencies. Money has a frequency. Money has a frequency. Of course, you want us now to bring in this frequency. It has many frequencies, not just one. But right now, here it is. Oh. You see, to manifest money or abundance, it takes letting yourself feel that everything is available to you. Everything is available to you. You can have anything you want, but you have to feel it. You have to feel it, feel it, feel it, that you can have whatever you want. And not to chase it, but to know that it is there. It's very different chasing it than knowing it. You just have to know it, and then you relax into it, and then you don't want half the things you think you want. That is the thing. It is because you feel you cannot have it that you want it all the more. But really, the frequency is what you need to tune into. And the frequency of saying, I have so much, because you already have so much. and you're looking at what you do not have rather than what you do have. You have so much, you have so much, you have so much, you do. Oh yes, you do, you have so much, you do. And Barbara thinks we're crazy now, and she wonders why we're doing this, but we have to do it because we have to get you in a new frequency. And she's saying to herself, listen, I'm a normal astrologer here, what on earth am I doing? But you know, you just have to let yourself go. And then the astrology comes in a different frequency again, and she brings in more, and more can come through. And it's about opening yourself up to more, to seeing that you are an amazing human being. The human being is tremendous, and you are keeping yourself so teeny weeny, locked away in a little box. We want you to come out of that box and see the vastness around you. To really see with your senses, to hear, to touch, to taste, to feel, to sense us. So much. Goodness gracious, there is so much here. We could share with you for hours and hours, but we're going to take a couple of questions now. If you'd like to ask a question, we are ready. Yes, suppression does feel horrible, but it is only something you've learned. Only something you've learned, and you can learn the other. We're teaching the other now. We're sharing the other. Not so much teaching, but just sharing that you can open yourself up to everything and never feel without anything, ever. Never feel without love, never feel without joy, never feel without anything. And yes, of course, there are other frequencies going on. And yes, of course, this is a difficult time for humanity. We're not denying any of that. Yes, but we are wanting to really train in this new frequency. We'll have questions. We're going to be moving around the world with Barbara from time to time. We will. It is coming. She's not quite ready yet, but she's getting there, isn't she? What with her new equipments and accoutrements. So, questions. What is it important to teach the children? It's important to let yourself free. Let yourself be free. And then your children will be free. And then they won't be feeling as though they have to be suppressed and conditioned and put down. And then all the racial stuff and the black and the white and the feminism and the masculinism and all those things won't appear anymore, because you won't notice them anymore. Because when you're free, you won't have it. You won't feel that something has to be done anymore. You'll feel so much a part of everything. Yes, we did visit with you last week. We are grateful that you are thanking us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Kelly Ryan O'Brien. What a lovely name that is. Yes. Yes, the best gift for a child is to give them an environment where you thrive. If you are thriving, they will thrive. If you are joyful, they will be joyful. Are we afraid? No, but humans are. Of course they are. Goodness gracious. Yes, and that's what we're having to deal with. Lots of emotions of fear, of holding on tight, of not knowing and feeling that there is so much help out there for you. So much help. So much help. There is so much help. We are here to bring that message to you. You are not alone. You are never alone. We are always with you. We love you so, so very, 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 very much. We do. We do. So now we're going to bring our Barbara back, and we'll be back. If you want us back, we'll be back, that's for sure. We think you might want us back. Yes. So we'll bring our Barbara back, and we'll be back again soon. We love having your questions, your feedback, your comments. We do appreciate that you share these messages. And we love you. We do love you. So we're bringing our Barbara back. Hi everybody. Thank you very much for listening, for being with me and with Pleiadians today. It's an honour. What comes through is a co-creation between us. It's not just me and them. We're doing it together. And I just really want to thank you. It's an ever unfolding journey. I'm not perfect. I've got many things that I work on and need to correct and do. And I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart, or as they would say in Greek, apotin vathi tis kardias mu. Thank you. Bye for now.